This program is sponsored by Newcastle County Government.
Welcome to the Chef Dana Show, everybody. Today I have a special guest on, Erika Dupree. She is infamous out there for bean to bar. And what I mean by that is this girl will take a cocoa bean and turn it into chocolate. Erika, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So what are we making today? I know it had to be something chocolate influenced.
Of course. Well, it's a family favorite, and we call it a chocolate buttermilk walnut cake. We have a nickname in our family. I won't really say our nickname, but it is delicious, really, really great, and it's a family favorite.
And it's a family favorite?
Yes.
Okay. So how do we pull this cake together?
So we're going to get started here. We have a half a cup of our shortening and a stick of margarine. I did say margarine. Usually I don't use a lot of margarine, but we use it in this one. It's an old school recipe. So, and we also put in our pot, we have a third of a cup of cocoa powder, putting it all in here. And then and a cup of water.
And a cup of water.
And we're gonna bring that all together. Yeah, I took your whip.
Took my whip.
I did. So I'm just gonna melt this, and while we're melting this, I need you to sift the sugar and the all-purpose flour.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I don't have a sifter here.
Well, but that's why we have the whip.
Oh.
Right, whip it up. That's right.
Okay, so flour and sugar.
Flour and sugar. You're gonna put it together in the bowl.
In the bowl.
Yep.
Just like that.
I love these glass bowls. You can see everything.
Yeah.
So, and you can see how it's coming together, and it's sifting, and it's breaking down the little molecules of the flour and the sugar.
So this is how we keep from getting lumps.
That's right.
No dumplings in the cake.
No. We don't need no dumplings in the cake. So
okay.
I'm gonna turn this up on your superpower stove.
Yes.
I love all this.
Hookup.
Right? Thank you, G. Love it.
Digital, baby.
That's right. So while this is melting, and I'm going to turn it up some more. We need it to be super because this.
So you want it to be liquid.
We have to melt this whole entire thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And then once that melts.
We're gonna put everything together, because we have here is a teaspoon of vanilla, a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a cup of buttermilk, which is the important ingredient, and 2 eggs. So this is almost melted, and we're just gonna.
If they don't have buttermilk, can they do the trick?
Yeah, we could do the trick.
You could do the trick. So the trick that her and I are giggling about is a lot of times if you don't have buttermilk at home, you can take a cap full of vinegar, pour it into your whole milk, let it purposely curdle.
That's right.
And then you can use that in place of your buttermilk.
And you want to do that a little ahead of time, so then it can
actually
take in that take in that vinegar. So, and most of the time, you know what? When I was baking a lot, I wouldn't buy buttermilk. It was just so much cheaper just to make my own.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. It's funny. I've seen buttermilk come down in price a little bit during this pandemic. It was kind of surprising. Because most things were going up.
Yeah.
And it actually came down.
Well, that was awesome. I didn't notice because I was making my own.
Look, maybe they were saying, bakers, please buy this.
Right. So this is almost melted. I want you to go ahead and put the baking soda in there and blend it with the sugar and the flour.
Okay.
Right.
So why do we put this in here with this?
Because I wanted to, as if we were sifting it, it would come all together, and we don't want that to clump.
I see.
Right, and then it will be even throughout the mixture.
Even amount of rise.
That's right.
Where you get. Okay.
And I'm almost there, almost. So I want you to go ahead and add, and I don't want you to stir, but I want you to add the eggs, the buttermilk, and the vanilla.
But don't stir.
But don't stir.
See, this is where you got that technique, y'all. She's like, put it in, don't stir.
So
you know how fellas do. First thing we want to do is
Yeah, we don't want to mix it all up.
Okay.
Yeah, just go ahead, pour it in. I'm almost there. I'm constantly doing a continuous stir on this because also we don't want it to burn and we want it to melt evenly and fast.
Oh, with the cocoa powder.
That's right.
It's burning on the bottom.
And have you ever smelled burnt cocoa powder or burnt chocolate?
Mm-hmm. It's stinky.
Ooh-wee. Nasty. So, guess what? We are ready. We are ready.
Okay.
Okay? Now, if people wanted to make this at home and you didn't want to use your stovetop, you could pop all this in the microwave and continue to stir, and you melt it a minute at a time. Continue to pull it out, stir it till it melts down, put it back in if it hasn't melted, stir it again. But it's such an easy cake. And that's why we love it, but it's easy and it tastes awesome.
And it tastes, that's the main thing.
So I'm gonna pour this in.
Okay.
And now, guess what? You can stir.
I can use my man muscles and
Man using muscles.
Okay. So I'm stirring the cake.
He's stirring the cake.
Breaking up all them flour lumps.
That's right. I'm over here playing with your stove. Look at that. That looks awesome. And you smell it. Do you smell it?
Mm-hmm.
And
right out the bowl.
Yes. And so the reason why I'm a pastry chef today is because I used to lick the bowl. All I wanted to do was lick the bowl. And my grandmother said, if you want to lick the bowl, you have to come and cook in the kitchen. I'm like, okay, I'm there. And every Sunday, I was in the kitchen with my Grammy.
Well, that's how I started. My grandmother, she'd make her stuff, and I just wanted to lick the beater.
That's right.
I lick the beater. Okay.
And it's come together?
I think so. I think we're good. Oh, it's just talking to you.
Oh, it talks. Wow, that's awesome. So we're just gonna pour it in our pan, which has been lined with parchment paper and pre-sprayed.
Okay.
And then we're gonna pop it in here. And we've preheated our oven at 350. So.
All right, you tell me when to stop.
Keep on going.
Keep on going.
Yeah, man, I want just a spoonful. Okay, that's it.
That's it. Okay.
Yep. Now, if you don't have a pan like this, you can also use one of those 1-inch long cookie sheets, and it bakes it, takes the full batter.
Whole batter.
Yep. And
Okay.
so now we're just gonna get this in the oven. All right. Top or middle?
Let's go middle.
Middle? Awesome. All right. So we're not done yet. So we're gonna get ready to make our icing for our cake. So our cake takes about 15 to 20 minutes. So that's why we were quickly getting this in the oven.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm still playing
Right
with
in the
this.
center.
There we go. And I'm gonna bring up the temperature, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect. You're natural.
Oh, thank you. So we're gonna get our butter in. We have another stick of butter.
Another stick of butter.
That's right.
So this is rich.
Yeah. And you can use butter or margarine, either one. Then we have a 1/3 cup of milk. And we have a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder.
And what are we making?
We're making icing. Yeah. We're making icing.
Okay.
Yep. And then we have a tablespoon of vanilla. Right?
Tablespoon of vanilla.
Yep. So I'm probably gonna use your man muscles again on this. That's right. You're so funny. Love being in the kitchen with you. So we're just here mixing this all up.
Okay.
And melting. And once the butter melts, then we're gonna have 2 cups and 3/4 of powdered sugar.
So that's where you're gonna get your sweetness from.
Man, the cake is sweet, the icing is sweet. It's delicious.
I'm gonna go to sleep. That's what you're telling me. It's gonna put you to sleep.
That itis kicks in, that chocolate itis. So I'm just breaking it up and stirring at the same time. And I have it up pretty high.
Now, how did you get into pastry and chocolate, and where did it all start?
It all started in a little town named Tams, Illinois.
Where is Tams, Illinois?
Tams, Illinois is like 6 hours south of Chicago.
Okay.
And family, a whole roll of family. My grandmother baked all the time. She cooked all the time. She was a Grammy, you know? And ooh, you smell that?
Yep.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna let you take over while I add the powdered sugar.
So Tams, Illinois.
Tams, Illinois. Hanging with Grammy. And when I was little, she was my best friend because she was cooking and I was hungry and I love sugar, you know? So from that point, my mom recognized that that's what I wanted to do. Put me in cake decorating classes. My very first business was Erika's Treats at 8 years old.
Wow.
I was selling cookies to my teacher and in school. I was on my hustle, man. So you see how...
You want this chocolate chip cookie.
Man, what? And I used the exact same recipe when I was on the Top Chef.
Really?
Yep, I did. Same cookie recipe.
If it ain't broke, don't try
Don't
to
fix it. All right,
Okay.
there we go. We're smoking over here.
Oh yeah, I'm getting, look, that powdered sugar.
That's right. So my mom recognized it. I made it through high school and then went to culinary school up in Detroit. We lived up in Detroit by that time. And all I knew was that's all I wanted to be was a pastry chef. But then I fell in love with chocolate and I knew for a fact that I wanted to be a chocolatier also.
Okay.
Yeah, and my favorite chocolate is Caribbean chocolate. So anything from St. Lucia to Grenada.
What makes Caribbean chocolate special?
Because of the way that it's grown, cocoa pods, cocoa trees take on what is growing near. So it could be growing under a banana tree or a mango tree or a guava tree, but it takes on those flavors
Of the other.
and it's so fruity and delicious.
So
Look at that icing. Now we're gonna turn that down.
if you had a cocoa tree,
Yeah, I
and you
want one
wanted
too.
to specifically influence the flavors, you would purposely plant
That's right.
certain things
around it, like
influence.
vanilla or, you know, like, so for instance, Jamaican cocoa is very bold and very rich. And most of the time in Jamaica, they grow the cocoa off of old coffee plantations. I hate that word, but yes, coffee farms. So it's very bold and rich. Look at that. Now we're finished with that. We're gonna set it aside.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn off your talking stove.
Okay.
And
So
I guess we could take a peek.
at the cake, all right, let's take a peek.
Okay.
See what's going on. It's bubbling.
It's still,
We
it's
got a little
bubbling.
bubble.
We got about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay,
So going back to what you said, the cocoa plants
right.
a lot of times will be grown on old coffee plantations.
Old coffee farms, that's right.
So would the
And it takes on that
about
bold,
to
rich
say.
flavor of coffee
naturally?
naturally.
Gotcha.
Yes, and speaking of coffee, so
What you got there?
Crazy Beans Coffee.
Crazy Beans Coffee.
That's right, that's right. So I work for, I manage a coffee shop. COVID, thank you COVID, has changed mixed up my career just a little bit. So coffee and chocolate kind of goes hand in hand.
Right.
It's grown similar, fertilized similar, produced similar, but I brought like a little basket
Okay,
of
you got some goodies for me.
some goodies for you. So Crazy Beans Coffee, we are in Jacksonville, Florida, and this is the Italian roast, dark roast,
Okay.
which I want you to smell. It's so amazing.
What you got going on?
Yeah. Can you smell, right? So we have 4 different blends of our coffee. We just opened up about 4 weeks ago in Jacksonville, Florida. Yay! That's why I'm like, ooh, a little jittery
That's
right now.
dope.
We don't sleep because we're crazy for Crazy Beans. And we are inside the brand new public bus station downtown Jacksonville.
So you busy?
So we're super busy. We're so excited and
That's a
so
blessing,
busy.
especially during pandemic.
Right, right. So also I brought some other goodies. As we were talking about chocolate, I have bean to bar 7. This one is our 38% Brazilian milk chocolate.
Now tell the people, what does that mean? Like, you see all these chocolates and they'll throw all these numbers on there, 38, 50, this, 70,
That's right.
That. What are they really saying?
So what it's saying, there is 38% cacao, as in cocoa beans inside that chocolate. The rest to make that 100% is in the milk chocolate is milk powder, sugar, vanilla, a lot of sugar and a lot of milk powder.
Okay.
You right?
Okay.
So that is what that 38% means. There's 38% cacao. Then we have our 70% Colombian dark chocolate. So it has 70% cacao, and the other 30% is cocoa butter,
right,
and sugar and vanilla.
Wow.
Right.
So that milk, the milk varies greatly.
Yes.
In the different chocolates.
So in dark chocolate, if you say 100% cacao, there is no sugar, there is no cocoa butter, and there is no vanilla. It is 100% pure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
The more milk that I influence the chocolate with, does that lessen the strength of it?
It lessens not the strength, but the flavor of chocolate. It's just more creamier.
Okay.
It's more sweeter, which Americans grew up on, milk chocolate.
It's funny you say that, because every time I have a client today, oh my goodness, I love chocolate.
Right.
I feel like they're really talking about this.
And they are.
Because when I introduce them to that, they'd be like, oh, that's a little bitter.
Right.
I thought you love dark chocolate. I do.
But they didn't know what they were growing up and really being programmed to eat, right?
Gotcha.
So this one, the 70% or higher, is super, super healthy for you. It's like one of those superfoods.
Like when the Mexicans used to say they'd have a little bit of chocolate every day. And
Every day.
Keep the
Every day.
and stuff away.
Yes.
Same.
Good stuff is like medicine. You can have a piece of chocolate and a glass of red wine every day. Your doctors would not say a word because it's healthy for you. Keeps that blood going.
Y'all heard that?
Hey.
Right? A little bit of vino, a little bit of chocolate. I'm just saying.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
That's right.
All right, what else you got?
So we have also, and it's coming from Simply Erika, my online chocolate company. I have here is our espresso chocolate truffles, and it's rolled in espresso powder, praline crunch, cocoa powder, my hot chocolate cinnamon cocoa powder, all mixed together for this truffle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dope.
Right. So then we have the lentil house, which is a, yeah, dude, I want you to taste this. I'm going to let you taste this. It is sriracha sea salt lentils. I'm going to let you try that out.
Okay.
Right? So
while you're explaining those, I'm just going
Right. So that is the lentil house. It's two sisters that in Jacksonville put that together. And they're amazing. They have 3 or 4 other flavors. Then also we have Noel Seasonings by Chef Roderick. He's amazing. He's a good friend also. He has over 55 co-packed. Did you see that face? That was awesome. What you think?
Yeah, like, I mean, you can eat it like a snack.
Right?
Which I am right now.
Right?
You can throw it on salad. Right?
Yes, you can throw it on a
snack
salad as a snack. You could mix that with your granola. You can mix that over your yogurt with a little bit on your fruit. Super good. You know, and then also we have our brownie. Yeah, I love it though. And then we have Simply Erika's chocolate, 70% chocolate chip fudge brownie bites. Right? But we're not going to eat this right now because we got that buttermilk cake.
All right,
so, you know, I just wanted to, as people know who I am, I love to showcase other minority chefs. And that's how I kind of got started in that. I started a nonprofit, which was Culinary Wonders USA back in the day. And at the time, I had never been in a kitchen with just all minority chefs. And then I was one of the top 25 Ebony chefs by Ebony Magazine.
Go ahead.
Right. And they flew us all to New York. And I walked in and it was like amazing. I could never understand that feeling, and I wanted to recreate that feeling.
Well, let me ask you this. As in the culinary world, I mean, as a male, I can kind of say it's kind of a male-dominated environment
Right.
in the culinary world. What did it feel like, you know, being a female in that type of world, and then let alone, I mean, you've been the head pastry chef for like, what was it, Ritz-Carlton?
Peabody Hotel out of Memphis, the Lodge of Four Seasons in Lake Ozark, Beau Rivage Casino, MGM Mirage.
So you just shattered that whole female can't be
Every
in
time.
the top slot.
Every time.
That's awesome. That's
So
awesome.
it was a great feeling. At the same time, I felt lonely, but I just keep going because look at us now.
You're like,
it's
how
like
many other girls crowd here?
Yeah, girls or just any of us, just like pushing it through, being the first of so many things, like you, for instance, you know?
Oh, well, thank you.
Let's check out that cake. Fingers are crossed. Oh my gosh. We still got a little bit. Yeah, we got a lot to go. Okay.
Okay.
A little bit to go. So we got, hopefully, let's say 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
Right.
5 minutes.
Right. So 5 minutes.
And then
The icing is ready. We're gonna pour that over. Sprinkle our walnuts, and you don't have to toast your walnuts. We're just gonna sprinkle it right over,
Okay.
and then you serve it. Our family serves it warm with ice cream.
Ooh.
Right.
I have any ice cream left? Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see.
I'm praying the oven gods are with us.
I got a little bit of Rocky Road.
Hey, that works.
We got it.
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh, snap. And I got vanilla down there.
Oh, I love vanilla. That's my favorite.
We'll do a little bit of both.
It's my favorite.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So we got Rocky Road and we got
That's right.
vanilla. So tell me how it felt to be on TV as a pastry chef.
As a pastry chef, going through that was different. It was different. It was exciting. It was fun. Being on Bravo, it was a little messy. Well, it's Bravo. You know, Bravo's messy.
Okay.
But being one of the first Black pastry chefs on Bravo, it was pretty cool.
It was pretty
cool. Walked away with it. I didn't win, but I walked away with a great experience and awesome friends from it.
Well, you know, I always say, like, no matter what show I went on, I felt like I won.
Right.
Because I came in, or should I say, I came in one way and I left better than when I got there.
That's right. That's right.
You always learn something about yourself on the shows.
Well, I was gone for 6.5 weeks.
Woo!
Yeah.
That was a long production.
I had to quit my job. Because I was working for Ponte Vedra in a club. So
Okay.
You have to quit your job and then they'll give you a job when you come back.
Gosh.
So quit my job and I went out there to LA. We taped in LA. It was 13 chefs in a loft. It was crazy.
So y'all are all living together
Living together
in the loft
in the loft.
with the same people you're competing against.
Yes.
A little bit of tension.
And a little bit of tension. There was little clicks here and there. But we made it through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if our oven gods have worked us out.
Let me see. Let me see. Oh, it's close.
Is it
Look,
close?
The sides is like that.
Oh,
It's
no.
the middle.
Okay. All right. We're gonna take it down to the very last minute, right?
We did? You know
That's
how we
right. Hey. That's what happens sometimes in the kitchen. You're like,
where's my cake?
what's
my
going
cake?
on? So, yeah.
So now, just so I understand this right. Oh, I know I was going to ask you.
Okay.
A little birdie told me that when you were figuring out that you love to be in the kitchen and baking,
We're not gonna tell that story.
somebody, I don't know where it came from, somebody said that you used to sneak out the house in the middle of the night.
I can't. You're trying to get me in trouble. I'm just
to-
gonna let you keep on. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Somebody said you used to sneak out the house when
No
you were
idea.
young.
Who was that birdie?
And I don't know. I'm just saying. Tweet. They used to sneak out of the house when you were young, sneak to the bakery
Make croissants.
to learn how to make croissants.
I did.
In the middle of the night.
I'm not admitting.
Home,
I'm not admitting.
Not admitting it.
I'm not admitting.
And allegedly, is that a better word? Allegedly.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah.
Allegedly, sneak back in the house and jump in the bed so that you wouldn't get in trouble. Allegedly.
I can't.
What age, allegedly?
I will say this. I was very passionate about this career. I have been very passionate about this career since I was very small, and my mama gonna be watching this, so you trying to get me in trouble.
That's why I said allegedly. Allegedly means we cannot confirm nor deny that it happened, but allegedly.
Yes.
You loved baking.
I love baking.
So much.
I love baking. I love making people happy. I think my true joy of it is because I watched people eat my grandmother's food, and it brought so much joy to them that I wanted that same feeling when people ate my food. And so I said, I want to be just like her. I want to cook like that and bring that happiness. You know that happy dance?
Yes.
I want when you eat my food, I want that happy dance. Yep.
So you do it for the people.
And me, I'm selfish. I want that. I want to see that happy dance and that feeling.
You wanna feel it, but
I want to feel it, but I want to see them happy at the same time.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Still, I think we got 4 more minutes.
Cool.
On the cake.
We're gonna need a couple spoons for our ice cream.
Okay.
Let me grab them right now.
This kitchen is beautiful.
You like it?
I do. I do.
We got hooked up from Bath Kitchen and Tile.
Wow.
They
awesome company.
Designed it. Yes. Awesome company. Designed it, built it, and then General Electric powered it.
With these talking stove. Right?
Look, the oven does so much, I don't know all of that it even does yet. Like, I keep scrolling through the menu items. I'm like, it does that too?
Oh, wow.
And well, hold on. What can it do? You can even watch it on your phone. It's dope.
Literally, like on your phone?
On your phone. Fellas, look, if I was watching a game and I didn't want to get up from my seat, I'd open the app up on the phone.
Right.
Oh yeah, them wangs look real good right now. They're looking pretty good.
Wow.
Or you can put the probe in there and they'll tell you the time.
So that would be like a great Christmas present, Mother's Day present. Mother's Day is coming up, right?
You
there we go. Hey. So how we looking?
It's pretty close.
It's pretty close?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
2 more minutes?
I don't even know. Feel that center.
Okay. This is the old school of checking cake.
Exactly.
3 more minutes.
You want okay.
3 more minutes.
Okay.
All right, 3 more minutes. We got 3 more minutes.
I can't skimp on grandmama cake. Grandmama said.
This is a family cake. Family reunion. So my grandmother and my birthday is July 25th. Hers was 27th. My granddaddy's was 28th. We had quite a few Leos, boom, boom, boom. And we would have get-togethers on our birthdays, which was awesome. Barbecue. I almost called it the family name. The chocolate cake, chocolate walnut cake.
I've heard what it is. I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
It's a family cake.
It's a family cake.
But I heard.
Right.
I heard. Okay.
Yes. So the family cake, we would make black walnut ice cream because we had black walnuts growing on our land.
Okay.
And so we would churn with the ice and the salt, churn our ice cream. And so we have our chocolate buttermilk walnut cake, black walnut ice cream, barbecuing in the back. That's life. That was awesome.
So, I mean, this type of cake here is not like that traditional, put the icing on it, spin it around on the thing.
No.
So for y'all birthdays, it would just be like?
It would be this flat cake with this icing and all these walnuts.
No name on it, no nothing. Didn't need a name on it.
Didn't need a name.
Okay.
Because everybody knew, even if the people down the street, we getting that family cake.
We getting that family
Right.
cake.
So friends that are been friends with me for a long, long time, they know about this family cake. So if I post it on Facebook,
they're coming.
they were like, oh my God, I missed that cake, send me some.
They know what's up.
That's right. That's right. So I think we're almost ready, right?
Yeah. So we put ice cream on here. Can I do mine in a bowl?
Yeah, we could do it in a bowl.
Oh snap! Okay.
We could do it in a bowl. I got the plate.
I'm having one of my moments. Here we go.
Not a moment. Oh, that looks delicious. This is gonna be so good. It smells great. If you guys could smell it, you'd be right here with us.
Okay.
Right.
Let me get my little warmer out here.
We got our icing. Oh, that is cool.
Yep.
You got a lot of gadgets.
I do. All right, you ready?
Yeah, okay. We're ready.
Oh yeah. See?
Yeah.
She ready.
She ready.
She ready.
And you smell it? All right. Look at that. Ooh, that's pretty. Rich. Let's see. Woo, that is perfect.
That feels right?
It feels perfect.
Okay.
So we're just gonna, it's gonna get a little messy.
It's gonna get a little messy?
Yeah. You
How
ready?
messy is messy?
Okay, I'll be conservative on the icing.
I'm like, how messy is messy?
Okay, and we just drizzle it on. And I'm gonna give you the, see, it's about to get a little messy.
Okay.
And then we're gonna sprinkle. And you don't need a thick coat of icing, only because it's so sweet. So I'm just moving it over. It's just a thin.
Where did Grandma learn this recipe?
Man, this has been, in the South, this is originally called Texas chocolate cake.
Okay.
But, because we eat it warm, they usually let it
get cold, right?
get cold. Is it drizzling all over the place?
And they do, I don't want to say a ganache, but it's a little heavier.
No, it's the same.
No? It's the same?
It's the same. Okay, sprinkle. And I love walnuts. I don't know about you, but I love walnuts. So we go heavy.
You're saying I need to be a little more.
We go heavy.
Okay.
So if you wanted it to just, cool off or whatever, our family was greedy, so we never waited. We never waited at all. And like right now.
Like that much walnut?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Okay. So just kind of go on the edges. Ladies first, right?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. No, I'm just joking. I'm just a guest in your kitchen. Like, right? So we're gonna come up. Oh my God, it smells so good. And you remember that I have baker's hands, so I could touch this. So do you. There you go. I know, I'm ready. You gotta get a fork. I need a spoon. I want a spoon.
But it's like ladies first, so I'm gonna let her eat her piece first.
Oh, okay. And you're gonna I want a little bit of that vanilla ice cream.
You want vanilla?
Right. Oh my God. Happy! I've been waiting for this. Just on the side, because I need to eat the chocolate by itself first, and then the ice cream. But usually you can put the ice cream on top and go crazy.
All right, I'm gonna try some of this
Rocky Road. That was awesome.
Okay.
I don't think I gave you a big enough piece.
Huh?
Cheers.
I mean, we got the whole pan.
All right.
All right, let me see what we.
It's so moist.
Okay, with the cake being warm and being a pastry chef myself,
you smell it, right?
As soon as I cut into it, it's so tender. Sweet Jesus. Okay.
I'm happy. Yay, love you, Grammy. This is so good.
Mm-hmm. This is crazy.
Need some milk. Got the ice cream. Got chocolate.
Taste of chocolate. Got a depth of flavor.
And it's sweet.
I appreciate the walnuts on there because it breaks it a little bit.
The texture.
And I was about to say, it gives it that texture, that crunch factor. Because, I have smooth with cake and ice cream, but the walnuts give it just enough texture.
And it's simple. It doesn't have to be overly complicated. It's just an easy chocolate cake.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You know what kind of cake this is?
What is it?
Here's one of them cakes where you get a piece, right?
Right.
And everybody get a piece?
Uh-huh.
And then you just hear this.
That quiet moment. That quiet, happy moment. Are they dancing at the same time now?
They might be doing your dance, but they're quiet. And why are they quiet?
So good.
Focused.
They focus on it.
Eating the cake.
I hear
This is
you.
amazing.
Man.
Okay.
You know the itis comes in after this, right?
I know it does. That's why I gotta slow down. I gotta drive home. And it's not from alcohol, it's because the cake is so good. So look, I
can't put it down. Okay.
I really didn't want to. I have thoroughly enjoyed Grandmom's cake. What's the proper name for this again?
Chocolate buttermilk walnut cake.
Okay, I almost called it the other cake. right. This is the chocolate buttermilk walnut cake.
That's right.
With my special guest, Erika Dupree Klein. I'm so happy you could join me here
Yes.
in the studio today.
My pleasure.
I feel like it's been a long time coming.
Right, right.
I remember when I first met you. Guys, you're not gonna wanna miss this. You gotta try the recipe, rewind, check it out. The walnut buttermilk cake, chocolate walnut buttermilk cake from Erika Dupree Klein. It is amazing. And this has been the Chef Dana Show right here on DETV.